This is Emma's kitchen on an ordinary Tuesday night. She's about to find out her life is a lie.
Hey, can you order Chinese? The usual place. I'll be in the other room.
Sure. You want the sesame chicken again?
Well, yeah, whatever.
He didn't look up from his phone. He never did anymore.
Daniel, I was thinking, we still haven't picked the flowers for the wedding. The venue needs an answer by Friday.
Emma, I said I'd handle it.
You said that 3 weeks ago.
Can we not do this right now? I'm busy.
You're texting.
I'm busy texting. There's a difference.
She almost laughed. Then his phone lit up on the counter, just long enough for her to see the name. Vanessa. And a little red heart.
Who's Vanessa?
Nobody. Work thing.
It says, can't wait for tonight.
It's just how she talks. She's on my team. You're being paranoid.
I'm being paranoid.
Yes, you do this, Emma. You make things into something they're not. Go order the food, okay? I'm starving.
She went very still, and then she went and ordered the food. But something had changed. Something quiet and cold and very certain. After Daniel fell asleep, Emma sat on the kitchen floor with his phone in her hand. She had the password. She had always known the password. 3 months of messages, hotel names, lunch dates, Vanessa sending photos, Daniel sending back little hearts, little jokes, little plans. All the warmth he had stopped giving Emma. She put the phone back exactly where she found it. Then she did something strange. She picked up the fortune cookie from the takeout bag, the one Daniel had tossed aside without opening. He never opened his own fortunes. He believed they only worked if someone else cracked them for you. Emma had always thought that was a funny little quirk. Now she opened the cookie herself and pulled out the tiny paper. It read, "A smile hides what the eyes already know." She folded it up and put it in her pocket. Then she went to the junk drawer, opened it, and pulled out a small tin box she'd been tossing his old fortunes into for years. Every one he'd thrown away. She spread them all out on the floor. There were dozens, and she began to read. The next morning, Emma called her best friend. Sophie opened the door before Emma even knocked.
I made coffee. Sit down. You look terrible.
He's been cheating on me for months, maybe longer.
Oh, Emma.
Her name is Vanessa. She works with him. They've been going to the same hotel on Route 9 every other Thursday.
How do you know all that?
His phone. He left it unlocked.
Okay. So we call the venue, we call the caterer.
I'm not doing it like that.
Emma, he deserves to have everything blown up in his face. Publicly. Loudly.
Maybe, but I don't want to give him a scene to perform in. He'd love that. He'd make himself the victim somehow. You know how he is.
So what? You just walk away quietly?
I walk away quietly. And I do one small thing first.
What kind of small thing?
You know how he always threw away his fortune cookies? Said they didn't count unless someone else opened them?
That weird superstition thing, yeah.
I kept every single one. For years, Sophie. I just tossed them in a box. I thought it was sweet, saving them. Turned out I was collecting evidence.
Evidence of what?
Evidence that the universe has a sense of humor.
Sophie looked at her for a long moment, then picked up her coffee.
Tell me everything.
Over the next 2 days, Emma quietly canceled the wedding. She called the venue and the caterer and the florist and her mother. She was very calm on every call. She moved most of her things to Sophie's while Daniel was at work. Then she sat down with the tin box. She spread all the fortune slips out on the table and put them in order by date. She had written the date on the back of each one, a habit she had picked up without really thinking about why. The first one was from their second date, 3 years ago. It read, "What is hidden in shadow will one day stand in full light." She kept going. The messages weren't magic. They were just the random, vague things fortune cookies always said. But placed in order, dated, they built something that felt like a story. One read, "Greed wears the face of charm." Another said, "The one who takes the most often gives the least." Then, "What you ignore today will find you tomorrow." Near the end of the pile, from about 6 weeks ago, one slip read, "The mask slips when no one is watching." And the very last one, from the takeout the night she found out, read, "The ending you fear has already begun." Emma sat back and looked at the table. She wasn't trying to scare him. She wasn't trying to curse him. She just wanted him to feel, for one moment, the same thing she had felt sitting on that kitchen floor. That cold, quiet certainty. That feeling of the floor dropping away. She put all the slips back in the box, in order, and wrote the dates neatly on a small piece of card. 1 of 47 through 47 of 47. Then she sealed it, wrote his name on the top, and left no return address. 3 days later, Daniel had barely noticed Emma was gone. He told himself she just needed space. He told himself a lot of things. He was planning to propose to Vanessa that weekend. He had the ring in his jacket pocket. He felt very pleased with himself. Then the box arrived.
What is this?
He turned it over in his hands. No return address. His name in handwriting he didn't recognize. Emma had written it with her left hand. Vanessa walked in as he opened it.
What did you get?
I don't know yet.
He lifted the lid. Rows of tiny folded paper slips, each one labeled with a date going back 3 years.
Are those fortune cookie fortunes?
Why would someone send me fortune cookie fortunes?
Open one.
He unfolded the first one. His face changed.
What is hidden in shadow will one day stand in full light.
That's kind of creepy.
This is from 3 years ago. How does someone have a fortune from 3 years ago?
He opened another one.
Greed wears the face of charm.
Okay, that is a little pointed.
There are 47 of these. Someone has been collecting fortunes about me for 3 years, and now they're sending them to me.
Daniel, they're fortune cookies. They're printed by a machine.
But look at the dates. They're in order. Someone planned this.
He kept opening them. Each one landed a little harder.
What you ignore today will find you tomorrow. That one is from 8 months ago.
Daniel, stop. You're freaking yourself out.
The mask slips when no one is watching. That was 6 weeks ago, Vanessa.
He got to the last one. He read it out loud slowly.
The ending you fear has already begun.
He sat down. He looked around the apartment like the walls might be watching.
It's a prank. Someone's messing with you.
Who? Who would do this? Who has been following me for 3 years?
Nobody's been following you. It's fortune cookies.
Then how do they know?
Know what, Daniel?
He didn't answer, because he had suddenly thought of something. And he did not want to say it out loud. Daniel drove to his father's house. Richard was the kind of man who had an answer for everything, usually delivered from behind a very large desk.
You look awful. Sit down.
Someone sent me a box. 47 fortune cookie fortunes, dated over 3 years. They read like a prophecy. About me. About things I've done.
Things you've done.
Yes.
The wedding. I assume the wedding is off.
Emma's not returning my calls.
And you've been seeing someone else.
Dad.
Daniel, I didn't raise you to be a fool. I raised you to be discreet, and you weren't even that. Now you're here telling me about fortune cookies.
Someone is predicting my life. In order. For 3 years.
That sounds like a guilty conscience, son, not a prophecy.
You don't understand. The last one says the ending I fear has already begun.
And what ending do you fear?
Silence.
I see. Well, perhaps the fortune cookies are not the problem.
So you don't think someone's been following me?
I think someone has been paying attention. That is considerably more frightening, isn't it? To realize you were watched, noticed, known.
I need to find out who sent this.
And then what? Apologize? Bargain? Daniel, whoever sent that box already made their move. They didn't send a letter. They didn't make demands. That means they don't want anything from you. That means you've already lost.
Daniel sat in the big leather chair like a boy again. His father picked up his newspaper.
You should have been kinder to Emma.
Emma was staying with her neighbor Maggie, an old woman who grew roses and said very little unless it was exactly right.
You're sleeping better.
A little.
Good. Guilt wakes people up. Peace lets them sleep.
He texted me again. 15 times now.
What does he want?
He wants to know who sent him the box. He's convinced someone has been watching him for years. He has no idea it was his own fortunes.
Of course not. People never recognize the things they threw away.
I didn't write one word, Maggie. Not one explanation. Just the fortunes in order. And he's completely falling apart.
Because the truth doesn't need your signature, honey. It just needs to arrive.
Is it wrong that I'm a little satisfied?
You'd be strange if you weren't.
They sat for a while. The roses smelled good. A cat walked by and ignored them completely.
What will you do now?
I don't know yet. Something that's actually mine this time.
That's a fine answer.
1 week later, Vanessa found out about the box. Not from Daniel, from a friend of hers who knew Emma. She put the pieces together fast. She was not a foolish woman.
So Emma sent it.
She confronted Daniel in her office, door closed.
You don't know that.
She kept every fortune cookie slip you threw away for 3 years, put them in date order, and mailed them to you with no note. And you thought it was a prophecy.
I didn't. I was confused.
You panicked. For a week. Because of fortune cookies.
The timing was...
You've been lying to Emma for months. And lying to me about Emma. You told me you two were basically over. You told me she was fine with things.
Vanessa.
She wasn't fine with things, Daniel. She was collecting evidence in a tin box, very quietly, for 3 years.
I didn't know she was doing that.
No. You didn't know because you never paid attention to her. You threw things away and expected them to disappear.
Are you seriously taking her side right now?
I'm taking my own side, which I should have done a long time ago.
She held the door open.
You should go.
Sophie called Emma the moment she heard.
Vanessa ended it with him.
Wow.
Also, apparently his coworkers found out about the whole thing. The affair, the canceled wedding, the fortune cookie breakdown, it's a whole story now.
I didn't tell anyone.
You didn't have to. He called about 6 different people trying to figure out who sent the box. He practically announced it himself.
That is almost too perfect.
Emma, he drove to his dad's house in a panic about a prophecy made of fortune cookies.
To be fair, when you read them in order,
They're fortune cookies, Emma. They say things like, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and you have a kind heart.
the ones he threw away were remarkably well-timed.
Or you just picked a very honest restaurant.
They both laughed. It was the first real laugh Emma had let out in weeks. It felt like a window opening.
I don't even feel angry anymore. That's the strange part. I thought I would feel angry for a long time.
What do you feel?
Like I got my own life back. Like someone handed it to me in a little tin box.
You handed it to yourself.
I guess I did.
2 weeks after the box arrived, Daniel finally understood what the fortunes were. He'd found one more. A stray slip at the bottom of the box he had missed the first time. And this one, unlike all the others, he recognized. He remembered that exact Tuesday night, the takeout bag on the counter, Emma asking about the wedding flowers. He had thrown this fortune away. He had thrown every single one of them away. She had saved them, all 47, for 3 years. Not because she suspected him, not because she was planning revenge, just because they were his, and she thought they mattered. And he had thrown them away, every single one. He sat in a very quiet apartment. No Emma, no Vanessa. His coworkers had heard the story. His father had stopped calling. He had the ring still in his jacket pocket, and no one left to give it to. He picked up one of the fortune slips and read it one more time. The ending you fear has already begun. He had feared being caught. He had feared losing everything. And it had happened. Not because of magic, not because of a prophecy, not because of anyone following him for 3 years. It had happened because of him, the moral of this story. The things we throw away tell the truth about who we are. Daniel spent years tossing away the small moments, the kind gestures, and the feelings of the person who loved him most, because he believed they would just disappear. They didn't disappear. Emma held on to all of it quietly, without anger, until the truth was ready to speak for itself. The most powerful revenge is not a fight or a scene. It's letting someone face the weight of what they chose to ignore. And for anyone listening who is being overlooked, dismissed, or quietly broken down, the universe does not need your signature. It only needs you to stop throwing yourself away